Here's Walker to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down,
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he is going to have the Packers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Here's Darnold. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be brought down at the 27th. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Tua. throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1-7-0. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Darnold on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again is Darnold. And this throw incomplete. A defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Darnold. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that'll be caught by Toney. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
On 2nd and 10, Tua flushed out right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. Fourth down.
Two empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up first and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 3, second down. Now it's Darnold. To Chenault on the slant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. To try again after the sack. Darnold. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On first down, Tagovailoa. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Packers will take over. As they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Darnold now to throw. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Darnold. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Joseph Charlton on now to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, you put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
McLeod to return it. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taking in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From midfield, here's Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. A good pickup there at 22. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's Akers. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Cam Akers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Take it in at the 3. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a run with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. 2 and now on 1st down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 84 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf from a yard out. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. A first down throw, Darnold, middle of the field, he finds Pascal. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw, Darnold. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tua going to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8. Tua to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give running right is Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Now Tua. He finds Watson complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 12-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ready. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Tua. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.